Good morning, you guys. So I am going to lunch with a friend of mine, so I want to do some makeup. And you may be wondering, why? Why are you not filming on your regular camera? That's because I thought I brought my camera in last night and I didn't, so I'm really hoping that no one broke into my car and my camera's still in my car. So I started a vlog yesterday. And then, I don't feel 100% better right now, but I feel a tiny bit better because I went out for like a few minutes and then I just slept all day. Which is why there's no end to that vlog. Nothing. I try to put in a little clip explaining. I'm just using my SenseGene CC, CC cream, color corrected tinted moisturizer. Because I just want light coverage. I don't want to look like a monster. And it's funny, when my sister came over on Saturday, she didn't tell me she was going to do her makeup. She just came in here and she just did her makeup. Which if she would have told me she was doing her makeup, I could have come and I could have helped her. Because we are not the same color at all. She is more tan, more olivey tan than me. She got way more of the Asian-ness than I did. So I definitely got more white in me than she did. So she needs one of my darker colored foundations that are completely wrong for me. And I could have helped her with that. And I told her that. I'm like, bro, like, you should have said something. I definitely could have helped you out. Like, come on. You know? Don't assume we're the same color. Which, obviously she did. Plus, I have a bunch of foundations that are not the right shade at all for me. Both too pale and too dark. And so without checking with me, you're not going to even know if the shade is even right for you. I'm having lunch with a friend that I have not seen in a couple months, actually. It's a work friend of mine. We always say, we have the kind of friendship, oh, we should do lunch, we should do lunch, we should do lunch. And then we're like, okay. And then we never do lunch. So I reached out to her yesterday and was like, hey, do you want to do lunch on Monday? She's like, yes. And I was like, I was going to ask about today, but I don't know if you had plans. And she's like, well, I'm going to the game because she went to the Seahawks game. I'm like, see, perfect. Monday is perfect then. She's like, well, where do you want to go? I'm like, what are you feeling? And I was like, you want to just do Red Robin? She's like, yeah, let's do Red Robin at 11. So it is 9 o'clock. So I want to finish getting ready, and then that way I want to get some makeup done. That way I can sit. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee here in a second when my makeup is completed. And just relax. And then drive to downtown. Go have lunch with my girl, Mo. I'm actually looking forward to going back to work because I feel like sitting at home all the time I have more time to feel crazy about my relationship. And going back to, okay, so another thing, I don't remember if I mentioned this the first time I tried it. It's got like a light rose scent. It's not a heavy rose scent, but it's a light rose scent. So if you don't like rose scents in your makeup, beware. My nose always looks funny. Oh, but my foundation is laid, y'all. Laid down. That looks good. Oh, I'm actually going to use a bunch of the stuff from my BoxyCharm. But my cats like to play with my stuff, and now some of my powder, my favorite powder. Where in the world? There it is. Oh, I need to put my lid on. My primer, I use the Gel Matte Rescue. The Professional Gel Matte Rescue. Okay, this stuff's amazing. It takes a while before the oils actually sink through. And I want to say it does an amazing job of it, you guys. I love it. And then my normal Fit Me powder. I concentrated on the areas I'm going to do blush and bronzer, and then, you know, my oily areas, because it does a great job of keeping that oil from coming through for a while. Now, I'm not like super oil slick. I definitely get more oily on days that I wear makeup. At least I think so. And part of me is like, okay, is that just, you know, is that just because I feel it more? You know, is it because I notice it more because it's coming through? Am I really that oily on a regular basis? I know my chin gets super oily like that on a regular basis. I didn't put any concealer on, I'm not going to. But this is a brush that I got from Tarte when I did a bag. And it's supposed to be a contour brush. But like, it's perfect. It's perfect for, oh, my forehead looks weird. For under the eyes. For just sweeping some powder under the eyes. Oh, got a bunch of powder that's just sticking. So Alex's dad is going back and forth on whether or not he wants to come to gymnastics anymore, on whether he wants me to pick Alex up on Mondays, because I said, why don't I just get her on Monday, every Monday, and then get her ready for gymnastics. Well, I don't even have a suit for her. He's got her suit, so hopefully he sends her suit. Well, hopefully he brings her suit. Because it's like, dude, you know, I was trying to make it simple for him, because then if he picks her up at 3:30, he has like 2.5 hours to figure out something to do. And we try not to give her like heavy foods, but we try to like give her something to eat beforehand. So I'm going to try, ooh, got a little the eye stuff on there. Try the Nightingale palette and the Laura Geller blush. So yesterday he texted me and he's like, I'll get Alex after school. I'm like, okay. Then this morning he's like, ooh, y'all. Be careful. I know I'm doing blush before contour. Isn't that crazy? Because I really wanted to test this blush out. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so be very careful. It's got a little gold shimmer in it. I mean, you can tell that it has gold in that, but it's got a little gold shimmer in it. And so there's just a hint of gold shimmer. So we'll see how long that lasts, but that's actually a really nice blush. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, like whatever, you know. can't make up his mind to save his life. Because like I said, last night it was, I'm going to pick her up, don't pick her up. And then this morning it's like, okay, why don't you go ahead and pick her up? I'm like, whatever. I mean, I don't really care. I'll pick her up from the bus because the bus stop literally is like right outside my house. Just about. Ooh. Come on, white balance. Come on. Thank you. Because that is I am looking good today, y'all. I mean, let's be real. I look good all the time. Even without makeup. Other people might not agree, but you know what? I don't care. You know what? Oldie but a goodie. I love this. I can't wait for Halloween. I'm going to dress up. I'm going to do my makeup. And I am going to get baby girl all dressed up. And I'm going to do her makeup. Well, not really because she's wearing a mask, but she likes to wear fairy dust. So we're going to make her sparkle. And when we get home from gymnastics today, I'm going to do her nails because I got her nail polish. Oh yeah, we're having a mommy-daughter day. I'm so excited to see her. Like, that's my girl. I mean, obviously I'm excited to see her, but like, I need some time with her. Okay, I did not prime my eyelids, but that's okay. So I'm going to start with hide and seek. Now let's see. Okay, not much fallout. Now let's see. It's a very subtle color, so that's good for transition. That is super gentle. We're gonna go in with I Spy. It's really pretty and very like muted and a little shimmery. And I've been very into super simple eye looks. I'm not trying to get super fancy unless, oh man, unless like I need to be super fancy. Which I don't really have a need to be super fancy right now. And the color builds beautifully. And luckily it's light enough at first that you don't really notice it because like I actually touched that part of my eye. Okay, so I need to darken it up on this side a little bit since I went ham on that other side. So this is not a packing brush for shimmers, so it's taking a little bit longer, but I'm sure that if you use the right packing brush, and I don't need it to like super sparkle, so I'm not going to be wetting it. What is that on my eyelash? There we go. But that is an everyday look. This is an everyday look right here, you guys. Everyday look right here. It's like wham bam, thank you ma'am, almost done, one thing left. Raiders lost to the Dolphins this weekend. It's very disappointing. Because it's like, the Dolphins? Come on, you guys. And not by like 1 point, like we lost to the Broncos last week. I wasn't too disappointed in that last week because we lost by 1 point. Just an extra point last week. Like, okay. You know, we got a new coach this year who's been the coach in the past, but it's been a long time since he's coached at all, Coach Gruden. So, like, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay. But the loss to the Dolphins, when I saw those scores and saw that we lost to the Dolphins, I was so disappointed. Come on, Raiders. You can do better than that. Okay, these eyelashes are flipped over and wonky. Like, what are you doing? Flip back over. I can't get it to flip back over. Okay, now they're doing something even weirder, but okay. Okay. I feel amazing. Where's my setting spray? There it is. I watched Trixie Mattel transform Jeffree Star, and she talked about how she doesn't believe in setting spray because she doesn't think it does anything. And I know for a fact that Jeffree Star believes in setting spray, but like he did not explain to Trixie, like, yes, because I know it works for me. I know it does. I know that it does fantastical things for me. I'm gonna wear nude pink today because we're eating at Red Robin, so I need my lipstick to stay today. I probably should have exfoliated my lips first. I actually thought about signing up to be a LipSense distributor just for the discount because it's free to sign up this month because I get discounts, obviously. Because I know a bunch of distributors. And my friends are either distributors or they buy from a distributor. I got Sweet Pea in my car, but I'm gonna go with Rose Gloss right now. Just because I know it's a super light gloss. And won't completely overshadow the nude pink. There And for those that, you know, naysay LipSense, you have to use it for a couple times. People who do a first impressions on YouTube and only use it the once, they're not giving it the full opportunity that it deserves. And yes, when you first use it, it does burn because it's killing all the germs and bacteria and stuff. The alcohol is killing all the germs and bacteria on your lips. So yes, it sucks at first. It burns. But the color, for the most part, I mean, and everyone's going to find that there are some colors that work better for them than others, because there are some colors that work phenomenally on me all the time, and then there are others that fade quicker than others, okay? It's just the nature of the beast with any makeup that you try. But here we go. Here we go now. I'm going to check in at the end of the night to see how the blush is doing and how the eyeshadow is doing. Again, I didn't use primer, so we're going to see if it does anything crazy because I have oily lids. And yeah, so we'll see you guys later. So it's been a couple hours because I did my makeup at like 9. And it is 12, and the blush is still hanging on. And the eyeshadow's not doing too bad. But this is what I look like in bathroom lighting. Isn't it gorgeous? So I'm sitting here in the car, and I'm noticing for whatever reason my chin's breaking up. And I'm used to the creasing. Honestly, that doesn't bother me like it bothers some YouTubers. Because I have those creases naturally in life. It's not like it's creasing new creases. I have those creases in life. But I mean, my nose always ends up weird. Eyeshadow's still doing strong. I forgot to bronze my forehead today. Still, it's not doing too bad. Here I am in natural light. I actually like my makeup. It still looks very natural. It still looks really good. So the blush is still holding on. So is the eyeshadow. Yeah. What is that? Oh, a little bit of fallout underneath. Okay, that's weird. So it happened on both sides. Underneath and underneath. I didn't put shadow there. You guys saw that. I didn't put any shadow there, but there's shadow there now. So there was some fallout, but you know, it happens. I still look banging. Getting ready to get Kiddo in the shower. But let's look. Laura Geller blush stayed on. And there is definitely, if you see that is worn off right at the crease. There is actually no product right there at the crease, but right there where you can actually see it on my eyelids, still looks super shiny. There's been a ton of fallout underneath my eyes here, if you notice. But other than that, the makeup has stayed on, and I have looked fabulous all day. Just absolutely fabulous all day. So, how's mommy's makeup?
Really good, but your lipstick's just a little bit messed up.
Yeah, my lipstick is completely faded. So, I will see you guys later. Bye!